Hey everyone, Thakard back with you, doing our Starfield. So last time we got hitched, or planning to get hitched, and we switched out our betrothed Sarah for Samco, and we now have Sam as a part of our group, or is my companion. We are starting to go through the Crimson Fleet missions.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
We're down here at the lock, trying to find a legacy, basically. And now I'm separated with this guy who wants to kill the boss as a rook. You know, which is stupid, but what you can say, right? Do, right? I tried to shoot him in the head last time and it didn't really help.
It's time to put some things down.
Okay, Souch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Crix really thinks he can bust out of the lock? Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Crick's only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves, or he'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard. And I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in the storeroom for months to, well, you know. I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Damn, Souch. I, didn't know you cared that much. You give me the signal and I'll... Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
We never meet down here this late. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? God, no. I love you. Alright? You gotta make me say it. Shit.
I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize. Okay?
Probably a good point to cut the recording. That way I don't get kicked off of YouTube. Oh, I missed that.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Oh, shut up. I'll do what I want.
Damn it. Is anyone there? Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can. Crap. Is this thing even on? Quit screwing around and pick
I
up.
swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
Anyone still alive up there? Use the intercom up there if you can. So the two of you made it, huh?
It was a close one, but we're in one piece.
Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things.
Kill the other guy.
I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that?
All right.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
He knows. Still some tea left. Please be advised that all prisoners are to be classified and sent to their proper intake areas based off the following criteria: standard prison unit, violent offender unit, high-risk prisoner unit, solitary confinement unit. So he was a high-risk prisoner because he was in D block. I think they were like an A or something, or B. But it wasn't in solitary. Please be aware that we have a Class 5, extremely dangerous, high-violent prisoner transfer occurring today, Jasper Cricks. He will be arriving on Shuttle 05 with a full escort detail. This individual is immediately transferred to D block. Do not attempt to search or perform standard medical examinations until the prisoner is in a secure location. All right.
Attention.
I can't imagine.
Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Man, a lot of stuff to unlock, but that's what I do. It's my job. Prison scrubs.
Things are crawling right behind the wall.
Probably. There we go. Please be advised that we're taking all staff complaints regarding the intolerable temperatures within the lock very seriously. Security alert is being issued to all personnel. This brought to our attention that some of the prison population has discovered a way to create improvised weapons by carving chunks of permafrost from cell block walls. All right. I'd like to congratulate Ryan Richard for winning last month's trivia contest. This month's questions are below. Good luck. What type of star pulsates rapidly but causes it to vary in diameter, temperature, and luminance? Pulsar, correct. What is another name for a neutron star with an extremely powerful magnetic field that might occur after a supernova? Magnetar. What is the second brightest star in New Atlantis' sky? It's probably still Polaris. What are the largest known structures in the universe? Structures. I don't know what it means by that one. What is the graph called on which the intrinsic brightness of stars is plotted against their temperature? Ooh. I don't know that either. I kind of want to see the answers.
What's that over there?
That is D
There's a
block.
guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Yeah. Probably has things in there that we don't want to see. Oop. I heard chittering.
Bugs right now. Say your prayers!
One of them went around behind us.
Nah, there's nothing round.
All right. Hey, we found a book. That's what I want. Thank you, game.
A 100 years old. It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
Count o Monte Cristo. Oliver Twist. Many, many things to unlock. We're in.
You'll hear that. Never mind. This place is starting to get to me.
Oh, don't worry. Someone's going to betray you in a little bit. There's another one back behind us. There we go.
You're slowing us down.
Oh, shut up. Wow. Here we go. 1 locks, 2 locks, red locks, blue locks. Why would you have the weapons? I mean, I guess it's by the guardhouse, but it's not like it's inside the guardhouse. Seems rather unwise to have the weapons outside. Okay, well, this one I'm actually going to have to take a minute to figure out. Well, this one didn't take quite as long as I was thinking it would.
So have you thought about what I've said?
Quit bringing this up, or you're going to get us both killed.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us.
Well, then
And
that's
if they
okay.
haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right?
Your plan's worthless unless we find that info.
You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
Look for the guard stuff. Locate a cell and search for hidden information.
Been in a few slams yourself, I see. Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Lots of books here. We're gonna get a nice little XP dump once we drop all these off at Quora. Not much, maybe like 100 or so. But it'll be some. I think that might have actually needed info that I needed. Use the switch station intercom to contact the block guard tower. Oh no. Please note that security has come across items in cell D02106 that could be used catalyst for a possible escape attempt. All right, 02106. Section 2, corrupted. Of course. Jasper Cricks. Some of these might be developers.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
Yep. Oh, I guess it's not that way. More unlocking to do. Luckily, this is a quick one. And he just fell down all the way. We'll let him shoot at some stuff. We'll find his way back up here. Excuse me, back up here. Ooh.
Get ready to die!
This is section 2? Yes. All right, what we got? Cheese. Probably still good after 100 years. It's been frozen. Ooh, milk will have separated if it got frozen. Separated milk is just not great.
I'll show you what the crimson plate's made of.
Yes, yes. Oh, there he is. Welcome back, sir. For them not supposed to be having credit chips, they have a lot of credit chips. They got a lot of credit chips.
I'm gonna wipe them. Where the hell did they go?
Underground. Kind of what these guys do. That's a different looking one. What was that? Codalite? Yeah, that's a different little critter. We'll go that way in a minute. We need to go this way first. We have a restroom facility. Probably this was for guards. Requires a lock or key.
What the hell are you planning to do with all that stuff?
Don't you worry about it. Hang on. Nope, I want that thing. There we go. There we go. Crix's journal entry number 4. Crew and companions permanently do 5% more weapon damage. That is awesome. Thinking there's probably a key around here somewhere. I was expecting it on the dude. Carter's locker code can unlock it. Alright. I don't know why I can unlock or hack into break into anything else, but I can't break into Carter's locker. What makes Carter so important? Oh, this dude drew pictures. Really childlike pictures. Perhaps he was none too bright. Yeah, we got some beds. Nice.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
Looking for lost treasure is fun, dude. You just don't realize such things yet. There's nothing better than searching for loot.
Holy hell, look at this stuff. Someone was definitely prepping to bust out of this joint. can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind.
Blows your mind. Gotcha. Now let's see if we can't get down to section 1 now. Did we find this guy's... Carter's locker. Hang on a second. All right. I'm headed back to the guard tower really quick so I can take a look at the... I think the guard tower is where the list of inmates was. We have to figure out where Carter was housed. What cell was his. He might have been in that 2 section. I didn't see any keys though. I bet you he's the one that was doing the pictures. Harder. Unless it... I mean, it might very well have been a guard. And 2 was corrupted. Yeah. So it's either...
How can these things live in this kind of cold?
It's either a guard or it was a person in 2. I think I'm gonna go take a look at that dude's one cell again. Are we in section 2? D2101. Oh, here's a dude with the colored stuff. We're looking for a key, guys. But what's that? How did we miss the money before?
Behind.
Nope. Nothing gets left behind. Excuse me, are you Carter?
I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls.
One something. Looks like it's in a bookshelf. Maybe that was supposed to be a clue.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
It definitely looked like a bookshelf.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
They are if there's hidden stuff. Could it have been D1? Like, or this section? How else do we get to D1? Oh, connected through there. Gotcha. You know, for a place that was supposed to be secure, there are guns all over that damn place, you know?
Goddamn place.
All right. Does this take us to D1?
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
That's the whole idea, dude. D2. How the hell did I get back up here? Okay. Trying to figure out where D1 is.
Can you imagine how angry the Christians were when you ride it? I would hate to have been.
You know? Okay. Yep. That guy didn't make it out of the riot.
QC must have burned some serious cash. Lost this place. Serves him right.
Okay. This is cell block section D3. We didn't find D. Damn.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards. You're not strong enough to carry all that.
Want to make a bet?
A 100 years old. It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
I'm searching his cell.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
Yes, yes. We're looking for clues here. This is the right cell, right? I don't see much in the way of clues.
I swear, I am never again. I've been hit!
Oh, you're fine. Not quite sure. All right, there we go.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy.
Ah, here we go. Here's a legacy.
System during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock.
Carter.
He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area.
Okay, this is where we get it.
Point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Word. But what is the 09721?
Delgado was right. Cricks must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something.
All right, so we do have to go back to that one section.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado. He's on the ride.
A lot of toilet paper. He might be hauling a little extra stuff right now. Oh, this is 100 stuff. Okay.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
Nope, we're searching for lost treasure. Even better. Even better.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now. Blows me mind.
Is that it? I think we went the wrong way.
100 years old, eh? It's amazing.
Here we go.
Okay, some of the junk, will ya?
Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
All right. Well, we can return now? All right. Whoa. Closer than I would like. O2 goes down really fast right now. We are really overloaded. How much are we overloaded? Nearly 200 weight units, whatever they are. Ooh. A lime and a gun.
I bet those things are crawling.
Oh, more unlocking. Okay.
Right behind the walls. Ugh.
Hey, here we go. Ooh. Oh,
What I would
arc
give for a
welder.
space heater and a hot cup of box right now.
Yeah.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? Bullshit.
At some point, this guy's gonna try and betray me too.
Can you imagine
Just saying.
how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Ooh.
Was this an armory? Looks
Yes.
like they cleared this place out.
Oh, and I'm in the.
Well, what do we have here?
Damn it! Why does he get
Give
it
me a
taken?
sec. This ought to come in handy.
Oh, yeah. Kind of want that, guys. Not gonna lie.
All right, let's keep moving.
That kind of looks interesting. Probably didn't need the utility knife. Ooh. That and that and that. Is that a heat leech?
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
On an old school AK. It looks like we need to go that way, so we will go this way first. Corrosive gas from a puddle. A puddle that's been there for 100 years still has enough corrosiveness to be a problem. Ugh. Okay, he has a nice gun. Oh well, at least I knew this one was going to be locked. Hey, hey! 1-inch punch. Advanced Razorback. Furious. Oh, this is probably a new weapon. Even though it's not a named one, Furious is amazing because every single hit does more damage. Lacerate randomly applies a bleed. 1-inch punch. Rounds fire in a shotgun-like spread pattern? Does it okay. Not quite sure what this means, but maybe his gun isn't that good. Of course, it's probably because he's just shit. You know what's going to come down to? If this guy tries to take all the loot that I've collected, I'll probably shoot that guy in the head and let the lady take over. If he lets me keep my loot, then I'll turn in this dude. All right, what we got? 2 of the Warden. We're going to have to put us up to prisoner birthday celebrations. Use this month answers to the trivia questions. Make sure you... Cepheid variable, sorry. Nope, I was wrong with that one. Magnetar knew that. Canopus, all right. Galaxy filaments. Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. All right. Nope. Not that big of a nerd.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
I wonder if most of these guys got killed by the dudes when they were breaking out, or by all the critters somehow came later.
Eyes up! Incoming! I'm bleeding over here!
Dude, you suck with that weapon. I'm glad my normal companions can at least kill something from time to time. Because you, sir, are shit. Gotta say it. Dude's not good. He ain't worthy of nothing. Oops, those were just containers. Shit I didn't care about. Alright. Moving on.
There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place.
Almost there, dude. Don't worry. What's that?
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C Block. I Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them slipped a ship into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. He was the genius who designed this place. Didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
I feel for the guy. Feel for the guy. Not quite what he thought he signed up for, was it? Hey.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now. Blows me mind.
You have a very small mind, easily blown. All right.
This place is starting to get to me.
Fair enough. Place is a wee bit creepy. A lot of dead things, bugs all over the place.
UC must have learned some serious cash when he lost this place. Serves him right.
Alright, I think we're about out here. We'll stop for a moment here and gain some stamina back. That way if we have to get in a fight, we won't be out of stamina. More goodies. And some tea. I guess we could pop another tea. It's been long enough. Apparently I just ate something. Not sure what. What did I just eat? Oh, penicillin. Apparently I'm not going to get sick.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Dude, I'd poke through the scrap heap even if I wasn't getting paid. You're just a very bad person. Hey, we're out. Nice. Just playing around, eating some almonds, you know, having a good time. Back out in the extreme cold.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built an office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Finally, I was about to give up. Use the warden's intercom near the window. ¿Qué carajo took you so long? Quit screwing around and pick up.
Hang on.
Took long enough?
I don't have any digipicks left. Oh no. Well, that fucking sucks. I never thought I was going to run out of digipicks.
We need to talk.
I mean, literally, I never thought I'd run out of digipicks. Lay supply ship is just a part and I'm living. Simply don't understand how you expect me to run the prison without proper equipment. Ah, all the counts of what the bad guys did. Getting concerned with that something unusual is happening at the lock. Seismic sensors have been picking up anomalies for the last week or so. I can't identify the cause. Things are getting stranger and stranger down here. Arnsini. Bits of bone have been discovered in the facility's incinerator unit. According to the physician, the fragments belong to two individuals. They were both killed by use of a sharp serrated object. The prisoner in question were from D Block and have no known relation or accomplices. I have about 100 suspects in D Block, so narrowing down what happened is going to be a challenge. This incident and seismic anomalies are leading me to believe something big is going to happen at the lock.
Do you have any idea how long I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
Where's everyone else?
I'm the only one left. Damn creatures
Oh,
finished
man.
off the rest of my people. But finding the legacy, that is going to make their sacrifice worthwhile. I don't know. Looks like some kind of a security office or something. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Did you find anything or not? I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind. But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yep, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay.
He really dislikes him.
All we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see.
Another long episode, but there's been a lot of opening of boxes.
I'm looking at schematics for the lock. And
You need to come back and
there's a
unlock
way
that
to
one
get you back
box.
to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information about Griggs' legacy in my hands. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow to your heart's content.
There we go.
Okay.
You can't come back.
Let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup. That's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century.
Takes a
You have
moment.
done a hell of a job, Rook.
Thank you.
We'll talk when you get back to the key.
Awesome. I'm sure you want to talk now. Can't believe I'm out of digipicks. Maybe there's one around here.
Conversation 12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The riots that started in D block have spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Cricks, who led the revolt. His crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose.
Yep.
If the log is recovered, I urge the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Cricks undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff.
Yeah, that's not
I'm
going to
heading to
happen.
my personal escape shuttle, and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck. Warden Gillespie, out.
Dirtbag. Who does he think he is, MacArthur?
Hey, look, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
Yep.
Yeah, of course, don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Okay. Damn it. I really want whatever's in there. We're definitely going to have to come back. I never buy digipicks. I only have the ones I loot. I've never needed any more. I'm certain that as we've been de-icing this thing, we've probably woken something big up. Maybe I can find a digipick over here somewhere. We're going to check the corners for stuff. Oh yeah, we piss off Mama. Whoa! It's a level 94? Oh. Nice. I need to stop running. Hang on. I want to take some aid that allows me to get O2 back quicker. Give me a second. You know what? I'll keep that for later. That'll work. I'm gonna get a new ship. That's nice. Alright, let's get out of Dodge. Cool. So, dude did not get out. The question is, why didn't he get out? Was the door ice over or what? That sucks.
Your pack's too full. You'll slow us down.
Oh, shut up. We're already on the exit ship. Oh, this is supposed to be a prison shuttle? Okay. Wonder if we'll get to keep. I'll get to keep the ship. Digipick. It's only one though, so I needed 2. I guess we'll come back later. Although I'm thinking now, even though this has been a long episode, by the time I edit down my by the time I edit down all the unlocking, it's gonna be a lot shorter because we had to do a lot of unlocking.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. We're docked.
Yeah, we have to switch to our other ship. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
We've docked. We've detached. We've
Whenever
docked.
I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not live here.
We have a
I've
key.
got strong.
Right on the money.
Shoot a bad guy. That's what I would do. Find a bad guy, shoot him, take his gun.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Mm-hmm.
Need something?
I need to switch to my other ship.
A slow ship will
You've
get
got
you
stuff
caught.
to smuggle.
Talk to
I've got
Jazz
the
if you
stuff
need
to hide it.
upgrades.
Sure. All right.
We now have a prison shuttle. Here's the Kepler.
I heard Iswa's sister is some...
I hope as if I go back out here, I can... Because I don't have to give him anything if, you know, he never sees it. Nope, have to be on the ship.
Got mixed feelings about my last job.
I'm going to transfer all this stuff over. And then we will go talk to this dude and finish everything up. I have transferred everything over. Now let's go talk to this guy without losing stamina with every step. Oh, we do have to equip this one new gun as the new gun. The other one had instigating, and he had like 300, but I think I would rather have furious because this the starting attack's already 496. You know?
Look.
I might be wrong in it, but I think it might be the more interesting one.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Ha ha ha. Okay. All right, let's talk to the boss.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
Don't have much to go on.
Well, that is not necessarily true.
Okay.
Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, neighbor. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Ooh, what's this? The keel hauler? Nice. Always nice to take a deep space cruise.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing.
All right.
Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
Expect me to leave things with Rokov.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out.
Oh, you need the Galbank credentials?
I see what you are getting at, Rook. And don't worry, I would ask the same thing. Just be sure to get those credentials. Anything else of value you find on Rokov's Starliner is all yours.
Yes! Yes! We have permission to loot! I need to go buy some Digipix. Alright, guys. We're gonna finish up with this guy.
Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet.
I think you made the right decision.
We'll see.
Probably not, but...
That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov's Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Speak to Mathis.
Shouldn't you be packing for your trip?
I'm going to speak to Mathis. Alright. We now have a thing that allows us to loot freely. I'm gonna have to go and, like, buy all the freaking digipicks I can. Excuse me, between episodes, I am going to go back to the planet and unlock those 2 remaining, there was like a weapons crate and then like a door, whatever's behind the door. So I'll do that between the episodes.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado and telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
Just remember, you owe me that favor.
Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up.
So, we made a little friend. Of the treacherous backstabby flavor, but a friend.
You just, you know, take care of yourself out there.
All right. Here's a spot in the list. Hey, making some friends in a place like this is probably a good thing.
Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk.
Oh, digipick.
We haven't decided.
We're already getting started. Ballistic weapons permanently do an additional 5% more critical damage. Hell yeah!
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
It would help if I knew what you were talking about.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits.
I probably already earned it.
While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
No one likes a cheater, neighbor. You need to win that fair and square. All right.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
So if we want to see any juice at the end, we gotta play ball. Message received.
I'll get it.
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Why do I keep getting called a rook?
Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet.
All right.
Stay
Could
sharp,
really
Rook.
bend your ear when you got a moment.
You're going to have to wait until next episode, okay? All right, everybody. That is it for right now. I'm going to go steal some of this food from these people. Maybe they will have another digipick. Yeah, going to go shopping, and we will pick this up in the next episode. You all have a wonderful one. See you later. Bye-bye.